Hi guys, and welcome to Unity tutorial of and also called first person shooter. Okay, so this is just an environment for an FPS game that I've just put up. This is now going to be a long tutorial. There's going to be a second part of this tutorial, but for this very one, it's just to show you guys how to implement an environment that looks something like this. So I'm going first of all start by exiting out and start work on a different platform entirely. Okay guys, I'm going to go back to my Unity hub and I'm going to click on new project right there. If you don't have your new project, just select project and click on new project there. There. And you end up with this template environment. Look at it right up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select Unity 3 or Universal 3D. Look at it, core Universal 3D. Make sure that is selected. Give your project a name. So right here, I'm just going to give that a name. So let's just call that FPS 3 and click on create. There we go. My FPS 3 is now coming up. Okay guys, our development environment is ready, and to start with, I need the following assets. So let me show you guys the asset that I need. And here we go. Say these three assets, the SimplePoly city, the starter asset, and the Skybox. So let me just copy this and let's go straight to Windows. Select the asset store here, just to show you guys how to get to the asset itself. Inside the asset store, I'm going to paste that in the SimplePoly city and just press enter. And that's it. That's the one I need. Click on that and you add that to your system. I'm going to click on open. There. That should take me straight to my own asset there. Okay. So if you come in here, look right underneath here, that's the SimplePoly city. So just click on it and make sure if you don't have this already, you need to download it. But because I've already downloaded before, so all I just need to do now is just to click on import. And that is it. It's now coming up. There we go. So you need to click on import again. There. Now it's now importing straight onto my system. Why this is important, I'm going to go back in here and grab hold of the starter asset. I also need the starter asset. Just repeat exactly the same thing that I did earlier for the starter asset. So I'm going to open up the browser so that you guys see how to do that as well. Right in there, I'm going to place the starter asset and let's search for it. It's coming up now. There we go. That's the starter asset. Okay. This is the one I need. Starter assets, first person. Okay. This is an updated version, I believe. This is for third person. We're going to get to this as time goes on. Now, I'm going to click on this starter asset and let's get it straight onto my system here. Open and click on open again. There we have it. The starter asset is there. Starter asset first person. Okay. Because I've already downloaded it, so just click on import. You may have to install. Yeah, there we go. Click on install. Okay, that's finished installing now. I'm going to click on import again. You can see the indication that is on the system now in project. Now, let's take care of the last one, and that is going to be the Skybox. So I'm going to come in there, just paste that in there. And the whole of the Skybox that I want, I'm going to click on this. And let's see, this is 129. Make it round it up 130. Let's add it anyway. Accept. And I'm going to click on open. Open. There. Okay, I'll come in here. That is it right there, but I don't want to use it because it's too big for me. I might as well just enter Skybox. This is the one I want. Okay, free HDR Skybox. That's what I should have looked for. It's only 15 megabytes. Look at it. Just make that 16 megabytes. Yeah, that's good enough. Compared to this one here, this one is 319. Make it 320. And look at another one here, 133. That's way too much. All right. Just to be smart with my space, I only need either this one or this. So this is for darkness and this is for the brighter day. So let's get that imported and click on import. Okay, guys, I now have this Skybox as well on my system. That is it. See, in project. So I'm going to close that. I don't need that anymore. Now back to your development area. Let's look for the simplicity. Double click on that. Then let's double click on the demo. Look at the demo file there. Double click on the demo, and right in there you will see the simplicity. You see this Unity icon? That is it right there. Double click on it. And that should be on our system now. It's coming up. There we go. We have it on our system, but we also have a problem. The problem is it's all pink, as you can see. So, but we can easily resolve that. Go straight to Windows. Select rendering and then select render pipeline converter. Okay, I repeat, go to Windows, rendering, and select render pipeline converter. Click on that, and this dialog pops up. Check that, check this, and check this. So all you then need to do is those three are fine. Animation clip, let's check that as well. Now the next thing you do is, you see here, so come down here, you see where you have initialize and convert. Click on that and click on save. There, it's now getting it rendered. There we go, guys. Your system is now ready. So I'm going to close that. I don't need it anymore. Look at it. There. So if I click on run, let's make sure my game is in maximize. There we go. If I click on run, this is what you guys should see. There we go, guys. Okay. Well, we cannot move around or do anything. That's the environment. So I'm going to exit out. Now, I need the location of the camera. So scroll right down here. That's the camera. Just double click on it. And that is it right there. Or you can just select and press F on your screen, on your keyboard. Okay, select and press F. Letter F. Okay, now let's go to project. The next thing I want to do is I need my assets. There we go, starter asset. Double click on the starter asset. That is the first person folder. First person controller. Double click on the first person controller folder. Next, double click on the prefab folder. Right inside the prefab folder, you get these four objects. The one I need is called nested parent. That's it right there. Nested parent underscore pack. Unpack. Click on the nested parent underscore unpack. Drag it and just dump it right there. Okay, just somewhere you can see it. That is it up there. Now, the problem is we have main camera here. Look at it. This main camera has what is known as audio listener. You cannot have two audio listener on a system. Why am I saying this? Because this nested parent also has a camera. Let me show it to you. Come right here. Just drop it down. Scroll right down. And right here, that is the camera for the nested parent. And check this out. Audio listener. So we need to get rid of one. Okay, we only need just one camera anyway. Select the previous main camera that come with the simplicity and just uncheck it. Either uncheck or delete. That is it. I've unchecked it. Next, I'm going to get rid of this object in there because I don't need them for the joystick. This one. I don't need it. And I also don't need the event system. Select both of them. Either you delete or you just uncheck. Uncheck. Don't bother delete it. Okay, that's it done. Next, I'm going to select the nested parent underscore unpack. And I just want to kind of like position it down a little bit. There we go. Oh, it's way too down. It's now right underneath. I can't see it anymore. Bring it up. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Yeah, let's bring it to the pavement. There we go. So if you run your program now, let's see how the environment will look like. There, guys. You see it's moving up. Why? Because I need to add what is known as Mesh Collider. Okay? All right. I'm going to select, just to demonstrate what I meant by that. This is the road. You see, road corner 1. I've selected that. If I dare add Mesh Collider to that, you will see I will not sync anymore. So I've run the program now just to demonstrate what I mean. Look at me. I'm right on the pavement or right on the tarmac. But if I dare move forward, go to another area of it, check what's going to happen out. You see that, guys? So, which means we need Mesh Collider for all. So I'm going to select the next one, which is road lane. So let's go right up here and just select all of the components on board. I'm coming here. You see where we say add component? Click on that and just add Mesh Collider to all. And that is it. You've just finished creating your own first-person shooter environment. So let's run it and see how that looks like now. There we go. We can go anywhere now without any problem. Click on the shift key and just run around. And if you try to get into the building, no, you just hit the building because it's all protected, even the cars, the lorries and so on. Look at that. Okay? Now, the next thing we need to do is let's take care of the sky. I'm going to end that. Let's come right in here. You see where we have windows. And let's select rendering again. Select lighting, this very one. And once this lighting dialog pops up, you need the one that says environment. Look at the environment tab. Click on the environment and you see Skybox material. Click on that. And the Skybox that we imported earlier, you'll see it now. It should be somewhere here. Let me move up a little bit. There we go. Check that out. That's the Skybox. Okay, I'm going to select that. Once you select that, that's fine. Guess what? It's already on the system. So run. There we go. Look at the sky, guys. That is beautiful. And that's how you create your own first-person shooter environment, guys. So with that, I'm going to call it the end of this brilliant tutorial. And I'll see you guys shortly, okay? All right. You all have a nice day now. And bye for now.